Hello everyone, Nigel here from Netflix Supplies, and in today's video we're going to be doing a review of these outdoor access points in front of me. We have the TP-Link EAP225 outdoor, we have the Ruji Rei RAP52/OD, we have the Kadi, the CD1300/OD, then we have the UAP ACM at the far end, and this small box here we have the UAP U6-M, and lastly, we have the Ruji Rei RG6202G. So let's get started. In this review, we are going to be looking at the main key features of these access points. This will help us in coming up with the best access point suited for our budget and for our project requirements. We are going to be looking at the weather rating, the PoE power rating, the Ethernet interface, the Wi-Fi standards, the throughput, the antenna gain, the number of clients each access point can handle, and lastly, the radius of coverage. We will start off with weatherproof rating. For EAP225, the Ruji Rei RAP52OD and the Kadi AP1300, they are IP65 rated. IP standing for ingress protection, the 6 is a rating for dustproof, and 5 is a rating for water resistant at low pressure. Then we go to the UAP AC mesh. UBPT is quiet on whether it is IP rated. It is just an outdoor access point. Then we go to the UAP U6 mesh. It has an IP rating of X5. X meaning it is not rated whether it is dustproof, and 5 is for water resistant at low pressure. As for the Ruji RAP602, it is IP68 rated, meaning it can resist water at higher pressure or in heavy rain and winds. Now let's look at the PoE power rating and the Ethernet interface. For the TP-Link, the Ruji, and the Unified Mesh, they are all 24-volt PoE rated with 1 gigabit Ethernet interface. As for the Ruji 6202, the U6 Mesh, and the Kadi, they are 48-volt PoE rated with 1 gigabit Ethernet interface. And for the Ruji, it has 2 Ethernet gigabit interface, 1 primary and 1 secondary. Now for the Wi-Fi standard and the throughput rate. All the access points are Wi-Fi 5 except for the UAP U6 mesh, which is Wi-Fi 6. For the throughput rate, for TP-Link, Kadi, and the Unified AC mesh, they have a 300 Mbps throughput rate at 2.4 GHz and 876 Mbps at 5 GHz. As for the UAP U6M, it has a throughput rate of 573.5 Mbps at 2.4 and 4.3 gigabit per second at 5 GHz. Then we look at RAP6202. It has a throughput rate of 400 Mbps at 2.4 GHz and 876 Mbps at 5 GHz. The same goes for the RAP52/OD. Now let's look at the antenna gain as well as the design. We will start with the TP-Link, the Ruji, and the AC mesh. These access points have an antenna gain of 3 dBi at 2.4 GHz and 4 dBi at 5 GHz. And as you can see, all these access points have adopted the same bunny ear design of 2 antennas at the top, which are detachable and also can be upgraded. This design is to facilitate for the installation of these access points on poles, either on rooftops or on the wall. Then we look at the Kadi. The Kadi boasts of 5 dBi antenna gain at both frequencies. Now let's look at this interesting design. RUGI calls this design the UFO design. The RUGI boasts of 4 antennas with an antenna gain of 3 dBi at 2.4 GHz and 4 dBi at 5 GHz. Then lastly we look at the Unified U6 mesh. It has 4 inbuilt antennas with an antenna gain of 3 dBi at 2.4 GHz and 5 dBi at 5 GHz. The design also allows the access point to be installed in the indoors as well as outdoor areas. It comes with brackets which can be adapted to the walls or on the wall. And now lastly, we are going to look at the number of concurrent lines that can connect to the access point and the radius of coverage. We will start off with the TP-Link. The TP-Link can do 220 plus concurrent lines over a distance of 200 meters at 2.4 GHz and 300 meters at 5 GHz. And the RUGI RAP52OD can do 96 plus concurrent lines over a distance of 300 meters at 2.4 GHz and 400 meters at 5 GHz. As for the RAP RG6202, it can also do 96 plus concurrent lines over a distance of 100 meters at 2.4 GHz and 300 meters at 5 GHz. For the CADI AP1300, it can do 128 concurrent lines over a distance of 170 meters. Then we look at the Unified AC mesh. The AC mesh can do 250 plus concurrent lines over a distance of 183 meters. The U6 mesh can go above that number to 300 plus concurrent lines over a distance of 140 meters.